Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Doing a beer I haven't had in about 12 years. From Brewery Ommegang Gnommegang. Belgian style blonde ale, 9.5 ABV. Pretty long description on there. It's actually pretty fresh. This is from Groundhog's Day of this year. So we get into the Spiegel Tulip glass, or the Belgian glass as they call it. And it is I guess you could call that like a deep amber, slightly orange. Gets a big, typical Belgian poofy head on there. I think this is the actual poofy head. Rather hazy. Not quite as hazy as like a New England IPA, but definitely a bit of a sheen to it. Let's give it a whiff. Kind of banana, or it's almost like a caramel apple. There's like a sweetness to it. Almost yeah, like caramel, kind of slight apple, maybe toffee. It's weird. You don't tend to get confectionery aromas out of Belgian beers. There is like kind of a bit of a black pepper spice to it, but it is quite low. Yeah, just a nice kind of sweet but spicy. Just and that plus the just that typical Belgian je ne sais quoi factor, I guess you could call it. Yeah, almost a little vanilla, but again, I mean, well, actually, I think that is the actual alcohol. It is 9.5 after all. So, let's see if this is as good as I remember. Cheers. It does have that kind of classic Belgian, almost kind of a soapy or perfumey kind of character to it, which is fine, which is good. I do like that the sweetness to the malt base there. It is, like I said, it's a little caramel or toffee, but it has that Belgian yeast character to it. So I mean, like there's like a little bit of clove, and it's funny like banana. It's almost like a banana juice or like a banana extract, if that were such a thing. And it's not the same kind of banana that you would get in a German hef, or even like a lot of the other classic Belgian pale ales and things. Yeah, it has that little bit of a spicy hot flavor. Kind of a firm bitterness, probably medium low bitterness, but it is on the balance. It is quite sweet, which is really interesting. But you also have the alcohol that is drying it out at the end, so it's like sweet up front, and then that alcohol and like a little bit of hops come in to kind of balance it out, dry it out. And also the aftertaste is kind of even, because like the malt is lingering, but also the alcohol is lingering, which so it's a really interesting, almost juxtaposition of this beer. Kind of clears the sinuses a little after each swig. I will say it's really tasty though. I'm getting like some fruity, kind of stone fruit kind of flavor on here, almost a little peachy. I wouldn't call this citrusy. You tend to get like citrus on a lot of like Belgian triples, but it's not that same kind of quality to it. This is really good. I really like this one. For 9.5, it is like dangerously drinkable. I might even go as far as say a little refreshing. It's kind of like a alternative dessert beer. Usually, I think dessert beer. I think like imperial stout, pastry stout, something dark, chocolatey. But this is kind of going in the other direction. It's like fruity and sweet. I mean, so I am getting like little confectionery, caramel, toffee, something like that. But also like the Belgian, fruity esters and things like that. I'm also drinking this quite warm. So it's like bringing out a lot of, so it has like even more of that natural malty and yeasty character, but it's also a little warming as far as the alcohol. But it's a real clean fermentation on this one. It's not burning, it's not fusel or solventy or anything like that. So as far as the score for the Gnommegang, Ommegang Gnommegang, technically a collab with Chouffe, I guess you could say, but I'm glad they brought this back, and especially in the cans. I'm actually surprised they went the full pint can because it's so strong. But yeah, I'm gonna have no trouble finishing this. In fact, I kind of want another one after this already. So the score for the Ommegang Gnommegang or whatever you want to call it. I really like this one a lot. This is easily a 4.5, maybe 4.75, maybe even 5. If you want to find out the final score, follow me on Instagram and Untapped, and you will get the final score because, sometimes I think about it between now and the time I post it on there. All right, so if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Be sure to come back for the next Tuesday Night Beer School, and we will be reviewing this style probably with this beer as one of the examples. Just as one of the examples. We're going to have 3 or 4 of them. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys for Tuesday Night Beer School. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.